When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. Great companies are built on great products. The idea of lying on a beach as my main thing just sounds like the worst. It sounds horrible to me. I would go bonkers. I would have to be on serious drugs. I'd be super duper bored. I like high intensity. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I do think there is a lot of potential if you have a compelling product and people are willing to pay a premium for that. I think that is what Apple has shown. You can buy a much cheaper cell phone or laptop, but Apple's product is so much better than the alternative, and people are willing to pay that premium. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary.